What did Alicia Keys say while playing Riichi Mahjong? I keep on dealing with the circle too. I keep on losing, crashing out in here. The Jade Room, my tiles are feeding you right now as you flush in bamboo Mahjong. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. It's me, Yusong. No, I haven't lost it totally. Look, if you're listening to that, it means that I probably have done 5 of these takes of Alicia Keys' Fallen, and that was the best one. That's the one that I was like, you know what? That's good enough. Showcases the ceiling of my singing ability. Welcome back. It's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. We are going into the Jade Room, and if you sense an alacrity in my voice today, it is because of this. There's about to be maintenance on the server in like an hour. So I'm trying to sneak in. I'm trying to slide into home base right before the end of the bell. Wait, this is sports analogy kind of fell apart. I'm trying to sink a 3-pointer right before the end of the 4th quarter. So we are getting in here. These other gamers got the same idea as me. Let's dance. Let's burn this candle at both ends, baby. All right, interesting starting hand. Anyway, as we load into the Jade Room today, let me just say this. If you like the song or you like the zhong, and I know some people like the song today, okay? You can always subscribe for new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Misato writes, my hype button is in Furton jail. I can't hype the videos anymore. That's okay. It's okay to be in Furton jail. You can still sumo the hype button. So thank you so much for your kind comment. I sincerely appreciate it. And I want to take a quick moment to shank. No, I'm not gonna shank you at all. I wanted to thank the patrons at patreon.com/YU_SONG. It's the best way to support me. Thank you so much for allowing me to do what I do. They give me. Did I just meow? What happened? What? I just heard like a sound. Am I hallucinating? Did a cat outside think that me singing Alicia Keys' Fallen was like a dying cat, and now they're coming over? Okay, I don't know what that sound was, but that's okay. It's the best way to support me. So thank you so much to everyone on Patreon. You get bonus videos every month. You get early access to a bunch of videos. Because why? I make every time I do like some sort of edited content, I'm like, well, I don't want to wait so that people can see it. I want people to be able to see it now. So it's a great excuse to just throw it up on the Patreon and have some time before the backlog gets to it. So with that being said, thank you so much. We are now in East 1. We've been in East 1 for a little bit. Would love to make use of this 9 of Bambinos. I would love to make use of this 9 of Bambinos, but it might not be in the cards for us. Hard to draw into an 8 of Bambinos. Yeah, there's 3 8s that are gone. There's only 2 copies of the 9 of Bamboo left. Let's not let that tile sink us. You know what I mean? They will, like a Muse song, they will not control us. Yeah, remember when Muse sang they will not, and they sang it like that, and then they burped at the end? Yeah, awesome Muse song. Oh god, I love rock and roll, baby. How am I doing today outside of the game? Thank you so much for asking. This is a rare moment for Yusong. What does that mean? First of all, pawn champ. Second of all, okay, hang on. I want to be able to pawn again. That's the sickening part. Don't you emote. You're already getting muted. And then Right Lord is also emoting. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that I'm taking more than 2 seconds to decide in a high stress. Okay, that's fine. You're both getting written into the death note, by the way. You're both getting written into the death note. I took 3 seconds. I took 3 seconds to think about my discard. That's illegal here. That's actually illegal. Oh, give me an extra draw. Okay, and I just cut the new Dora. Lamau. I mean, this is bad for me. If someone calls Riichi here, I just deal in. I literally have no choice but to deal in. So, We either win this one and there is a god, or we lose this one and there is no god. It's just as easy as that, folks. It's just as easy as that. Would love to keep a safe tile. Would love to keep a safe tile. We just don't have that. We just don't have that option here. Why keep the pairs of the 5s? If someone cuts a red 5, I want to be able to pawn that MF. You know what I mean? I want to be able to pawn the red 5 into this hand. If I draw into another 5 of circles, if I draw into another 5 of circles, there's also a world where we go all triplets, right? Okay. Right Lord calls Riichi. Oh, look at me emoting. Just kidding, I'm not. Because I have the self-control and the decorum of an adult. Right Lord calls Riichi. I mean, I'm going to play it safe. How many? 7 of circles is also a safe tile. I don't really want to risk it unless I absolutely have to. How many 8s are gone? 3 of my 8s gone. If the last 8 of characters comes out, then I'm more than happy to discard the 9. That's a wow! Whoa! And there's no. I mean, this character is fine. This character is fine. But okay, here we go. Yostar, just forgive me if you know. Oh God! And then I'm giving people Oradora out the wazoo. Okay, I can't even show you the Oradora because I'm scared. And now let me see. And now let me just see. Let me just see if you're emoting. Because we're all heathens here, apparently, in the Jade Room. We're all heathens. Unmute. I'm all ears. And then Right Lord is toxic. Right Lord, I can make that diagnosis now. Oh, I'm sorry. Your family member is toxic. The player on our right is giga freaking toxic. We're taking a peep at the match history. It's already gone off the rails. Yusong, you're a great brand ambassador, getting tilted immediately. Yeah. You're not even pogging up that much. A cross sword master 1-star, 30% first place. Okay. You don't need to pee in a cup. Not really, but you're on the cusp of having to pee in a cup. Right Lord calls pawn. So true, bestie. So true. Do your thing. So this is a rare moment for you, son. Why? Not only am I tilted out the waz, he's recording this video immediately after recording last video. And if you're thinking to yourself, gulp, he was really tilted in yesterday's video, yeah, it was a last place finish where I dealt in 0 times. Brendan Lee Mulligan voice, it's a big old goose egg, gang. I dealt in 0 times. The stupidest tempai I've ever seen in my entire life. Let's tango, baby. Let's tango. Oh, yeah. The stupidest tempai I've ever seen in my entire life. I think if I get the chance to pawn 7 of bamboo, I do. Why? Single tile Yorkin on the 1 of characters for a little bit, and then we get to improve that way. Like, I'm confident that we'll find a better single tile or even 2 tiles to wait with. So usually what I do is that I'll record a video and then I'll edit the video and then I'll make the thumbnail and I'll have all this fresh in my mind. So it's very, very easy for me to do. But I'm recording this one back to back like a Drake freestyle. Retweets do not equal endorsements, but I'm recording this one back to back because of the maintenance. Yostar, you know, you're making a great game. You got some updates, you got some characters, you got some outfits. Everything's popping off. I understand. It's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of plates that you got to keep spinning. But they forced my hand with the here with the update. Okay, left Lord calls Riichi. I don't really have any safe tiles anymore. Like I guess I'm about to discard 2 of characters. Oh, let's see if and you know the unmuting is gonna happen. Because why? I like to study human nature. That's maybe the scariest thing I've ever said into this microphone. That's how you know. He's starting to get radicalized. Okay, unmuted, and let's just watch. Any thoughts? No? Oh! Then it kind of feels rude to do that while someone else is losing. Oh, I guess, I guess we're all learning that lesson today. The reason that I got self-conscious in the middle of that because I heard my significant other moving around in the background. I was like, oh, I'm screaming right now. I'm like fully screaming. And she's working. Okay, all right. It's okay. It's okay. The rest of my hand looks fine. I mean, 5 of characters is okay. It allows us to accept the Dora, the 4 of characters. But I think this is a Pinfu hand, and it's not a very good one, but it is a man, a plan, a canal. Panama, okay? We got shapes, we got decent double-sided bangers, we got this 1-3-5 here. in the circle suit. A little bit of extra tiles here and there. Ah, God. Okay. Well, I don't really want 3. I don't like any of this. I don't think I want this. The reason that I'm keeping the pair of the 5s specifically is because if we draw into a red 5, really pog, right? We have to cut 3 of circles and then 1 of circles, and then Riichi, red 5, double-sided banger. Like, that's, as far as this hand goes, that would be a huge dub. So anyway, we are recording this at the end of yesterday's video, and so this is my goal today, and that's fricked up. This is my goal today. If I can be untiltable in the face of just having lost a harrowing 4th place game, like truly harrowing 4th place game, and I got, man, oh, Yusong, what could be that bad? What could be that bad? Oh, this is Riichi Mahjong. It's a game where you can be punished by the headmaster, and the headmaster's God, and he freaking hates you, and it's just, you can deal in 0 times. Real talk, what does a superintendent do? I feel like the superintendent, you know, I went to a few, like, what was it called? Like school board meetings and stuff when I was younger. Why? It was actually for a very based reason. It was because one of the teachers was going to get fired, and we wanted to all show her our support. And she wasn't fired. So, you know, teenagers are scary, especially in a group. That's the thing. Like, if you show up and you're eloquent and you're polite, but you're also like very clear, because oftentimes the truth will be on your side. You know what I mean? Like, if they're a good teacher and the school is making ridiculous like claims or demands or who's it's or whatnots or whatever, like if the school is doing all of that, the truth is going to be on your side. So there's a lot of power there, even if you are just like a teen or a tween. I was. So Right Lord calls Riichi. I'm willing to chase a little bit. But I also really don't want to deal in. And I'm looking at this hand's value, and it's so giga low. I could have, you know, I should have maybe been a little bit bolder and brasher. All the 7s are gone, so no one can be waiting with a 7-8. So I think this should be fine. All right, we draw into the red 5 after all this time. Maybe we can get back into Tenpai if we draw into a 4 or a 6 of circles, like something of that nature. All the 2s are gone. This time, all the 2 of bamboos are gone. I see all of them this time, whereas before I only saw 3 of them. So, okay, this is interesting. I don't think I ever chased the Riichi here, but it would be nice. Wow, I would have cut that too. They cut an 8 of characters like early-ish on. I needed the full screen. I needed the full screen there. It's just strange what they're doing. Oh, I'm getting texts. Has that been happening the whole time? I'm just getting texts. They hit the aura easy. So there is no God then. So there just is no God. Oh my, and you know what's about to happen. And it's toxic. It is. Death Note writing. Are you unmuted right now? You are unmuted. And look at that. And that's rude. And I shouldn't even be giving them the time of day to be emoting, spreading this poison all over this, albeit grueling game that we play. Anyway, what was it talking about? Oh, yeah, it's unclear what the superintendent does. But I guess because our superintendent wasn't really involved in anything, so I'm kind of like, what's your deal? Do you even know the times tables? Maybe, right? With the state of education, maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if you could teach us the times tables. And therefore, you don't have my respect. You absolutely don't have my respect. I think, can I tell you, this is real. Okay. Whereas everything before this moment was fake. I was just lying to you just to make polite conversation. No, everything before this was also real, but this is very, very real. I've been thinking a lot about this because in Japan, there's a test that you can take. And they started doing this in the US too, where you can become a professional Mahjong player with a organization. And, you know, there is like a different culture around it. So like, for example, if your name was like, Yusong and you passed the pro exam, people would call you like Yusong Pro afterwards. Like there would just be the word pro affixed to your name. And there is this air of like respect that is given. Now, the reason that I think like, you know, because I was born in China, like I got my fingers in a lot of cultural pies, which is the first time that anyone has said that. But so I got like I got like a good vantage point for observing like different cultures and whatnot. Don't ron me off of the Northwind. That would just be demeaning. Please, not like this. Okay, and no one does. And no one does. And Right Lord maybe has something. And I would love to get 7 of bamboo. I would love to get 7 of bamboo. Oh, none pizza left beef. I mean, I guess I haven't really had a good hand yet. Right Lord is willing to cut the Dora, so that means that they're kind of pogging. I won't lie to you there. It means that they're kind of pogging. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I no, it's such a bad Tenpai. Look at this. All the 2s are... Oh, no. It couldn't have happened to a worse person. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. and by that, I mean the Ron, not the dealing. A Crosslord. I mean, also, you were emoting. You know what? Enjoy what's happening. I hope you enjoy. No one at this table is clean as far as I can tell. And then oh yeah, and then look at and then you're getting muted. You're getting muted. They're muted again. So, you know, in comparing like in contrasting different cultures, there's this idea that if you are a pro, there should be more respect given to you. But I think what's weird, or maybe I just have a chip on my shoulder. Like I'm not sure. 4, 5, 6 Sanchoku? What's going on here? 5, 6, 7 Sanchoku? Something Sanchoku? Riichi Pinfu Tanyao? 3 of circles would be wild here. 3 of circles would be remarkable. I'm not gonna keep the 5. The 5 is gonna do me. It's because the door is the 8 of characters, and people are gonna keep their 6s and 7s because of that. So I just don't want the 5 in my hand. I think the shapes should be pretty obvious, right? We really just want to see that 3 of circles. I think I would probably chi into 3 of circles just because, like, I want to stay as the dealer. Oh, but Riichi here is so giga strong. Oh my God, Riichi here is so giga strong. Rylord cuts the Dora. Sure thing, bestie, you do you. But I think, you know, when I see the pro thing, I'm like, well, you're telling me that I should be giving my respect to someone, but I always think that like respect is like an earned thing, and maybe I just don't understand the organizations. And it's not saying like, oh, so you should be disrespectful to everyone. No, of course not. You should be respectful to everyone. But I'm like, but you know, it just basically, I don't ever want it to be like, I don't like those situations where everyone's like, oh, this person's really, really great, and I'm like, oh really, oh really, we're just all in agreement and without even like thinking about this stuff. So I don't, you know, this is some of the things that I think about on my spare time. Okay, Leveler with the Riichi, pretty dank. I at least have a safe tower. Right Lord goes pawn, breaks up Ipatsu, sure thing. So what happens here that would make me happy? Right Lord deals into Left Lord's Yakuman. That would go wild. That would absolutely go wild. I still have a safe tile, and I absolutely chi into 3 of circles now. I would love to stay as the dealer. Like, not being able to keep the dealer seat here would be pretty tragique. Could have chi'd there as well, right? Could have just chi'd there to accept the Dora. How do I feel about cutting this? I don't know. It's kind of whack, right? Like, just because they could still have a 5, 6 in their hand. 2 5s are visible. That's not enough. 1 6 is visible. Oh, and then Right Lord does not deal in. Oh my God, the justice. A Cross Lord with the pawn. They cut the Dora. I had to call Riichi there. Riichi Pinfutanium. Genuinely. Riichi Pinfutanium. Good weights. Good pizza, great pizza. It was good pizza, great pizza. There was nothing I could do. There's genuinely nothing I can do. I think that Riichi call there is unequivocally correct, by the way. South 1, Riichi. We'll look back at that with Maka. And then I'll eat my hat. I'll happily eat my hat. If that Riichi there was just straight up incorrect. So what needs to happen here? I need to start swinging for the fences. Oh, cute 3 of circles. Cute 3 of circles this time. This time immediately coming into there. That's really good though. What is my extra shape? We have a 5, 7, 9 shape. I would love to draw into maybe like 4 of bamboo. There is a Tanya somewhere in here. I'm Ishantan. I'm 1 time. The 1 piece is real. I call Riichi here no matter what. If I draw into a 4 or a 7, bam, Suji trap on the 8 of circles. If I draw this, Riichi Pinfu, double-sided banger. Fine. Easy peasy. Lemon. The lemon is so squeezed. So squeezed. No Ipatsu, and that's fine that there's no justice. Riichi, Pinfu, 2 Oradora. Maybe a little 2 Oradora. Maybe someone calls the worst con that they've ever called in their entire lives. They give me 2 Dora and a 4 more Oradora. That could be good. It's another piece of value that we could ascertain with this hand. Can't draw into any red 5s or anything, but I think you just send the Riichi Pinfu. I don't want Right Lord to have time to get back into this game. I don't want a Crosslord to have time to get back into this game. A Crosslord, I'm sorry. You also emoted at me, though. You also emoted at me. This, genuinely, like, if this was a court case, I would show up to court and be like, Your Honor, I don't want to waste your time. They started it. They emoted at me, and then the judge would start crying. The judge, the gavel would drop to the floor. They would start crying. They emoted on you, and you're still brave enough to stand here. You must be mentally unshakable. I love you, young boy. Okay, yeah, that got extremely weird. Anyway, the point is, the young lad. I think I was just trying to think of like a weird way for someone to refer to me. I was like, Do they stop printing 4s and 7s of bamboo? Go ahead and cheat. You had, I mean, it's not even. You get to make use of the Dora. Oh my God, is there justice? Is there justice? 8 tiles. 8 tiles. Right Lord not giving a frick, by the way. Double dealing also goes wild. The pawn for the 5 is wild. That is a wild pawn. You have 2 more safe tiles. You are in the lead. I just don't see it. I just don't freaking see it. We got 1 Aura DZ as well. This is just 5,200 though. Yeah, it's a weak 4 Han because we got no mini points, no jobs, no cash, no hope, no mini points. Look, if I can take Right Lord's first away, I will be emoting on their grave. Look, I might edit it out of the video, but it probably will stay in. And that's if and only if. Not the hand that you want to see, but we can accept the Dora. We can get another green dragon. Can accept a red 5. Can accept a red 5. Pure straight, maybe. Okay, and none of that? Absolutely none of that? Sure. 1, 2, 3, Sancho clear. Okay, great. Absolutely. What else is going on? Would I ever take the Mahjong protest? So the Mahjong protest is kind of interesting. The Mahjong protest is also, we hate Furitan. We hate Furitan. That's a Mahjong pro test. Oh, and people are calling it the funniest joke that they've ever heard. People are calling it the best joke that they've ever heard. There's just like, I don't know really what's on it. The only section that I know that's on the pro test is that like there's a section on there where you have a full flush hand, and that's in Tenpai, and you have to write down the weights. It's pretty tricky. It's genuinely pretty tricky. And I'm assuming that the time pressure, it's like the SATs, there's going to be like a strict pencils down or whatever, you know? So I'm assuming that the time pressure also is part of the difficulty. A crossover with green DZ, just trying to stay in the dealer's seat, right? They might have a million Dora in their hand. They could have 3 Dora in their hand. We don't know that necessarily. So best case scenario, Right Lord deals into a Crosslord's Mongon. That is genuinely the best case scenario. Second best case scenario, they sumo a tiny hand, or they get a directed off of Left Lord, right? Me being able to overtake Left Lord for second is also kind of nice. Left Lord with a Riichi, okay. This is bad. The reason this is bad is because if Left Lord sumos a Mongon, a Crosslord will just die. A Crosslord will have to pay out 4K. And that's terrible. Right Lord, no safety. Cutting a tile that's close to the door. I genuinely, like, that can't. Maka's gonna spit on us all after this. And the player across from us is the Saint, right? Like, this is the Saint level player? Let me in, please. South 3 repeats again. Okay, now I'm in second. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. You are a master player. Is Left Lord a Saint? Left Lord is the Saint. Okay, Left Lord is the Saint 3-star. And notice how they don't emote. Curious, is it not? This is so toxic of me. But one time, so people... During the pandemic, I was playing a lot of League of Legends because I was really lost in life. And when people would be toxic, I think I was just like so tilted by the world, and I just like lost it. I just lost my cool, and I never said any like real, like I I was chat restricted in League of Legends once, and but I think I can like, if you replayed that series of events with the game and everything and all the chat logs in a courtroom, I think that the Dre would clear me, and I'm confident making that argument for myself. I genuinely am, because my thing was, and my thing is, okay, to never ever start anything. But if a teenager, a maladjusted, emotionally maladjusted teenager, starts screaming at me and saying like extremely rude things, you gotta say something. You gotta, and I'll usually hit them with the, oh, let me call the wambulance. But if the wambulance line does not kind of snap them out back into reality, then I'm like, this is the most unreasonable thing of all time. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you is that sometimes I would be so tilted that I would bookmark someone's profile on, because so someone has their username, right? And then you can kind of like bookmark their username on like a league data aggregate site, and that will show their match history even if you're not friends with them. It's just because all of that is in the public API or whatever. And so like I would just bookmark a toxic player's match history on op.gg, and I would frequently just go back to it and just be like, ah, what a lovely sea of losses. What a lovely sea of losses. Yusong, you're a monster. We all did what we had to do. Left Lord is popping the frick off right now. I think it's just a Tanya only moment. I think I don't think I'm allowed to cut. Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to cut Kiefer Sutherland though. They have 2 Dora. Tanya 2 Dora. That's a heartbreaker for a Crosslord. Now a Crosslord has a really hard time getting out of this game. But there's still ways out. For example, if a Crosslord wins a direct hit Mongon from Right Lord, then we all go into the West round. And that's terrifying because I often lose in the West round. I don't think I'll be able to knock anyone off of first place. But if I call Riichi here and I have one other Han, like if I Riichi Sumo, Riichi Dora also, by the way, that might be able to do something. Riichi Dora, Ipatsu, Oradora from Right Lord specifically might be able to get me there. And that's nice. Okay, Seawind Prevalent Wind is also still an option, right? Seawind Prevalent Wind 2 Dora, also a way to get a Mongon. And trust me, the emotes, I already know which one is queued up, okay? This is my favorite emote. And I like the message that it sends. It sends the message, don't ever frick around ever again, okay? That is what this emote means to me. Yusong, you are so tiltable. Why are you so bothered by what other people do? Nah, you got a point. I think I should just let things go more. I just think something about being inside and going stir, you know, just losing your mind. I'm not trying to excuse it. I guess I am trying to excuse it. I'm trying to excuse it. Okay. A lot we can draw into. The 1-2 shape is our worst shape, so drawing into a 3 of characters, I think, is our best bet. Is there ever a Sanshoku in this end? Maybe there is a 1-2-3 Sanshoku, but I think it is pretty unlikely. Left Lord popping off right now. Okay. What do you have? Tanya 1 Dora so far. Tanya 1 Dora. Okay. Interesting. I don't have a pair in my hand. That worries me a little bit. But I have all these bad shapes. What I lack in pairs, I make up for in all these terrible shapes. I mean, I'm in 3rd anyway. If I deal into Left Lord, it's not like it gets much worse. Tanya 1 Dora. This is what, 3,000? I think the game can still go on. Yes, the game can still go on. All right, and there's still a chance. Like, if there was ever a round to just get blessed with Red Dragon 3 Dora, this is that round. God, if you're listening, it's me, Yusong. I know we're not on great terms. I know I've said that you aren't real multiple times in this video. Thanks for forgiving me, though. Huge shout outs for forgiving me. Okay. 2 Dora already. Riichi Pinfu Dora. I can frick with that. I can genuinely frick with that. What do I want to see? That's not bad. Seawind Prevalent Wind Dora. Also definitely an option. Even 3 Dora. Like, drawing into a 3rd one goes wild here. It just goes absolutely wild. Because then we can use one as our pair and then one for this 7, 8, 9 sequence. Could also draw into a 6 of bamboo. That would also hit the spot. Yeah, I think we just try to call Riichi, and then a crossword might just be off of it. I think this opening of their hand means that they're not trying to get back into the game anymore. Because if you are trying to get back into this game and you're at such a huge deficit, you would never open up your hand. You need to call Riichi. You need to go for a Yakuman or something to get your groove back, to get your points back. Okay, I mean that's good. What do I want to draw into? Show me a pair of the 3 of circles, the 2 of bamboo, or the 5 of bamboo. No, we have our pair. What do I want to see now? That's such a great freaking question. I mean, 6 of bamboo also kind of goes wild here, just because we might be able to wait on a 5-8 for our pair when it really matters. Right lord pawns, white daisies, all the less tiles to fold with. I could also go Dama 10 Derek. I'm not pawning that. I can't. My hand is not valid if I pawn or con that. 3-4 goes wild with it. Goes super hard in the paint. It's Pinfu. Oh my god. Pinfu 3 Dora? Pinfu 3 Dora. Riichi Pinfu 3 Dora? It doesn't really matter, right? Whether I call Riichi here or not, this hand fricks. Now I call Riichi. Now I call Riichi just to get value, I think. They gave me another Dora. Yeah. Yeah. I've never wanted a 3 of characters more, and 2 of them are already gone. Okay, that's bad. But if I draw into a 5 of circles, maybe I can get rid of this awkward 2-4 shape. I can't see that. Okay. New plan. Wake up, honey. New plan just dropped. Single tile Yorkin it for the 5 of circles. Riichi 5 Dora. That's a Hanemon hand. I get to end in first. Please, if there's justice. Oh my god, if there's justice. Oh my god, if there's justice. Please. What gets me into Tenpai? 3 of circles. No. 5 of circles. 6 of bamboo. 9 of bamboo. 3 of circles? I think? I don't know anymore. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know anymore. I'm lost. But the game will tell me to Riichi if I can Riichi. Please. Please. I beg of you. I'm just your humble servant. I'm just your humble toxic servant that ruined a lot of kids' days in League of Legends. Could have dealt in there. The fact that we did not deal in there, huge shoutouts to the powers that be. I don't know if this is the powers that be. I don't know if this is the person at Yo start handpicking my tiles. A lot is happening right now. A lot is happening. Sure, 1 tile away from Tenpai. 2 of circles, 5 of circles gets me there. 2 of circles even gets me Pinfu still. Pinfu 5 Dora? It's a Hanemon. Pinfu 5 Dora is a Hanemon, right? Yes, it's 6 Han total. It's not Pinfu, but it's okay. And then let the darkness consume you. Like, all I'm saying is some of these profiles are gonna get bookmarked. Some of these profiles are gonna get bookmarked. -2. Oh, great. I get a Germa -2 at the end of that. Log. That 5 of characters pawn that Right Lord did after the Riichi could not have been right. There's just no way. There's actually just no way. Okay. Fine. Everyone did fine. No way. Just no way. Lost to this. Lost. 2 perfectly safe tiles. 3 perfectly safe tiles. You're not even doing this 4 times. I can't believe, I genuinely can't believe. And then there was another hand after this where they pushed with an 8 of bamboo. Was it this hand? I'm not even happy seeing myself win. Yeah, I know this was wrong. I knew! Murph! God damn it! Oh my god! And then Yusong can't take 3 seconds to think about his discards because everyone else is such a busy and important life, and you had to do this. You had to push the 1 evaluation. Oh, you had to pawn the 5 of characters with a 3 evaluation. Oh, you were so busy doing that. You were so busy doing that. South 1 Riichi was the only thing that I wrote down. Unequivocally correct. And I knew it in my loins. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Not, maybe the Riichi Pinbutania. Riichi Pinbutania. Great weights on either side. Good pizza, great pizza. It's, and then the 5s, and then, All right. I'm cool. It's chill. It's chill. It's chill. No, it's fine. Oh. It looks like a worm. It just looks like a worm. Look at this staircase pattern. Tilted Waluigi mustache. Oh my god. It's just a staircase down. I'm about to get 5th place next game. I miss these times. I miss the mountains. I miss this period of games. Look at that 4th avoidance. Oh my god. It's just glorious. It's just glorious. Alright, folks. It's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song, you enjoyed the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps out me. Such a great deal. I sincerely appreciate it. I sincerely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, and our VOD channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace!